AudioJungle.
Live from Columbus, Ohio, it is the MLG Championship, the first for Call of Duty Ghost, and the battle for the title is going down between Team Kaliber and compLexity. Kaliber, with an incredible comeback and domination, ties up this series as we head into Blitz. And Fwiz, I honestly don't know who can take this one. Do you have a prediction? Is it TK or Cole currently better at this Blitz game mode?
It's hard to say. So, like, they both kind of struggle with Blitz, but at the same time, compLexity had that game where they put up 35 points in Blitz. So, because compLexity's gone to overtime 3 times on Blitz. So, like, clearly the matches have been close, but at the same time, they had that 35-3 or whatever brutal beating that it was. So, it's hard to say, but I think compLexity is going to probably take this one.
Nice defensive stand there by TK. Aches was threatening. Teep also was in their base on a 4-kill spree. He was cut short, so the score still 0-0. Remember, in Blitz, the objective, get to your opponent's base, jump in that goal. If you do it, it'll teleport you right back home where you can play defense before pushing up again. And so far, it's been Neslo and Teepee doing the damage in the kill column. You're going to see Neslo, his playstyle totally different than Teepee. He's going to be a positionary player watching the middle. Meanwhile, let's switch over to Teepee next chance we get. He's going to be the player on the attack. And look at this. There is someone inside the gold base, and he just went through. That was Theory.
Man, Theory, so that TK is going to be first on the board, picking up a cap as we are going to stay in on board with Theory, and he gets taken out there quickly as the compLexity member starting to threaten to get in here. Let's see if they're able to. We're going to jump on board with Neslo, who's working in the middle of that map. It kind of turns into like a wasteland.
He's got to watch his right, and he just went down. It wasn't Teepee, but Teep is near the goal. He's working here with Aches once again, I believe, and it looks like Teep is going to slide in, and there we go. It's going to be 1-1. Teepee answering back after Theory snuck into the base. And we're going to see he has one more teammate in position. Crim6 was actually just cleaned up. That was Aches actually by Sharp. So we're going to have Clayster playing base T. Krim is supporting in the middle. You just saw him at gas, and Teepee's going to try and use this distraction. Gets by Neslo. No defenders at the base. Players coming off the spawn right in front of him. He's going to get a second. Can he get a third? A player coming from the middle. He's pre-firing. He knows it's coming, and he didn't sprint. He could have just made it in. Unfortunately, man, the communication was too good.
No,
and he was waiting for a play to round that corner.
Yeah, Teepee should have had that one. He's seen better days the way he's played that one.
Sharp's waiting, man. Sharp is on the spot.
And Sharp gets another one right after Goonjar. So TK up 3-1, and Neslo.
He's right there too, man.
Yeah, he's about to make something happen as well.
Goal line defensive stand there as the kill comes in. That one was scored by, I believe that was Clayster. And Goonjar now on your screen as TK. They're currently up 3-1, 2 minutes left in this first half. They're now putting the pressure on compLexity and have them pinned in their base. Goonjar trying to go up top, gets the kill while climbing. Great kill there. Will he go in for the goal? There are 2 players to get by, just spots 1.
Goon just did the dirty work right there, trying to get something in. One of his teammates scores. He gets taken out, but Team Kaliber puts another one on the board. 4-1 lead. compLexity not sure how to score and certainly can't stop this TK Blitz rush.
And look at this. Sharp is inside the motel. If you look at the mini-map, it looks like compLexity is going to be challenging in their base. Sharp doesn't know it, but he has a wide open route right now. He's just going to be camping, trying to play that position. Now, after waiting so long, realizes no one's coming off the respawn and sneaks in.
Team Kaliber is on fire in this Blitz game. They're just dismantling the compLexity squad. They don't know how to stop it. And finally, compLexity able to score again. This one's going to be in the hands of Crim6 this time, but still down 5-2 here with 1 minute and 4 seconds left on the clock.
Man, Teepee needs some teammates at this point. He is 15-8. Probably had the best performance on domination in that previous game as well. He has the cap. He's been putting on the pressure, but the slaying power that we're used to from compLexity is just absent here. And there goes another goal as we're going to see TK rack up 6 in the first half. Still 45 seconds still to go. We're going to jump on board with Neslo, who has done a pretty darn solid job of locking down the middle. Challenging too. He's going to fall. Going to Sharp now. Sharp from gas is playing defensively as TK. They know they're not going to get many more points. They just want to make sure they have a hefty lead going into the half.
And Sharp gets taken out there, 6-2. Team Kaliber in the lead here. 13 seconds left on the clock. Aches pretty close to making something happen over here.
There you see him, that white arrow. There are 3 players to look out for. Will not get in. He is cut down short. We're going to see if any of his teammates can. Krim and Clay in the action. Clay went down. It's up to Krim. Krim gets one. There's one more to beat. Krim gets two, but there was actually a third off the spawn. And TK holds on to a 4-point lead going into round number 2.
Man, Ake's shaking his head. Team Kaliber just did a phenomenal job in the first half of Blitz there. They worked great as a team. They were able to keep consecutive caps going in there. So 6-2, and Theory going 17.
He was flexing, man.
And 7.
17-7 with 2 caps. Theory going huge. It's crazy to see the objective players also on top of the leaderboard. Most of those kills were scored on defenders and key one-on-one situations. Theory was just a little bit more clutch.
And in the eyes of Theory himself right there, he was smiling ear to ear, gets taken out in the middle. Again, only 4 points down for compLexity, but TK looking very strong in this game.
Nezlo goes for the jump shot. He is punished, and TP is going to be sneaking in. You can see on third person, Nezlo's going to have his hands on. Big kill there by TP on the spawn. And these players are really starting to learn how to perfect their blitz game as TP knows the spawns, is set up perfectly, gets one, gets two. This will be his third straight kill. TP looking for a fourth spot behind the Hummer, gets number 5.
My gosh!
And he is going to put that one at 23-11, and now he's becoming a super soldier.
Oh my God, that was crazy. The 3 kills he got single-handedly to go ahead and score. The team's got to rally around him if compLexity wants any shot at here.
Ooh.
He's 23-12 with 2 caps. I mean, no one else on his team is contributing. Clayster's 11-7. They got to step up and help him out, or TK is going to be able to pull this one out, no problem.
Yeah, Aches is playing a pretty similar role to TP. Unfortunately, though, he just has not been able to win those up-close gun battles like TP has. And we're going to jump on board with him to see if he can turn it around. He's the farthest pushed up player. 2 players supporting him, as you're going to see Krim and Clay push from the center. And it looks like they've decided not to keep Clayster in the base. Previously, he was purely playing defense. Now he's looking to play mid-map support, as they know they're on the more advantageous side, and they need to get in here. TP is going to get another kill. No, he won't. Big shutdown kill there, as Sharp is going to keep it a 6-3 advantage. And we should point out, TP, he snuck in once, 0 points so far from TK. They've definitely slowed down.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, although the side switch is a cause of that 6-4, but TK lost a little bit of that energy and enthusiasm that they had in the first half. TP waiting for that thing to drop to 2 more seconds. He is going to retreat since they called it out, but another score is going to come in on the other side at the hands of Team Kaliber. So they pick one up, and it's still a +3 favor for TK.
Krim 6 now starting to come alive in the middle, has a few players pinned inside the motel. There is a player in the motel. Krim, he could just run straight in without being seen. Instead, he's going to try and come from the top. Needs to check his corners to the right. Spots one, sees a second, and now it's going to be a one-on-one in the middle. If Krim can keep the opponents occupied, Aches may get a chance to sneak in. It looks like that's not going to happen. Aches with a player directly above him. Needs to be super sneaky here, dipping and dodging. He's going to slide in, and now it is 7-5. Just a 2-point game, and Aches with a big defensive stand at his base.
Oh my gosh, Aches able to slide in there. He did take some shots, but still able to make it happen. Only a 2-point difference with 2 minutes left on the board. And that's another score for compLexity, 7-6. Clayster now going to sit back, play defense for his squad as we jump over to TK. Theory very close and almost scores, but Clay locks it down. 7-6 here. This game is really heating up in the last minute and a half.
I'm looking out for TP here, man. He's almost at 30 kills. Remember, he entered the half at 17 and I believe 11. Now 29-17 with 3 caps to his name. 2 of them coming in this round. And he has been the key player. Just watched a player run by, unfortunately, and I believe that's not Nezlo. It's going to be Theory sneaking in. Theory could give his team a big boost here. Fantastic play by Theory, sneaking by 2 players, not shooting, and going in for the blitz.
That was beautiful play by Theory. That's going to give him a little bit more breathing room with 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock here. The goal has reset, and now compLexity trying to desperately get in there to get a cap.
compLexity's all pushing up, man. Here comes Krim, and TP's actually going to slide in. Krim also in position
they're set up
with
now.
Aches.
This is actually a scary setup for compLexity back there.
And the key player is going to be TP. He's going to spot the push on the right side, gets the call-outs of where they're spawning. compLexity knows that the base is empty, but they need to play defense. TP is going to double back. He's in action. He goes down. It's going to be up to Aches now at the base. He can't finish it. Crim6 and Clayster are taking turns capping, but you're going to see TK go through as well. Both teams scoring 10-9, 30 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, and now they know that, so Clayster's going to go to there. Gunjar, Aches stops him. It's tied up. Oh my goodness, what Aches just did, stopping it there. And now you've got TP and Aches. They're going to hang back, play defense. Time dwindling down the clock. Crim basically the only one that's going to play overtime. They're going to just push this into an overtime game here with 10 seconds. All 4 compLexity members are going to play defense.
And man, if I'm compLexity, I want nothing. I do not want overtime. I do not want overtime here.
Wow.
They wanted to end it because if we switch sides, man, this TK squad, I can see them beating compLexity in the overtime rules, the first to 3. But your final kill cam goes to TP, and he deserves it. That was one of his 30 kills that he dropped in that game, not to mention his 4 sneaky caps. Crim's out in the middle of the map, man. They're sending 2, and they're playing base D with 2. It looks like they're going to leave Clay back at home with Eggs. Crim is going to be the first one pushed up with TP going around the back, and Teep's going to clear the way. Crim is going to get in here, man. There's one player in position to stop Crim6 right now, and he was just cleaned up on the far right, as it's going to be Cole with the first cap.
Man, and whoever did some cleanup work, though, even though compLexity was able to cap, there was 2 more compLexity members. TK answers back. They were able to get back, so 1-1 very quickly. And Theory's actually ready, I think, to make another move here.
Yeah, Theory's in.
Just got stopped.
And he was just stopped, but there's one more player. And meanwhile, Clayster also pushing up. So it's 2-2 Fliz, and here comes the TK squad. Clayster needs to play some D, and you're saying Aches is right there.
Aches is about to score. Aches could close. Oh, he choked
big stop, big stop.
A big stop by TK as Aches was waiting for the goal to come back. That was the go-ahead winning goal. He was right there, was not able to come through on it. Now you're going to have an entire TK team that plays way more passive now on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, and you can see the change in their game mode. They are now definitely playing 3-man base D. Unfortunately, TP will get cleaned up. Clayster's still playing base defense for his squad. We're on board, though, with Theory, and TK has just taken middle map control. We're now watching Gunjar. He goes down, and it's Sharp behind enemy lines. 3 compLexity members sprinting back home. They will clean him up. That was a close one. They got to be careful. Sharp got way too close to that blitz spawn.
And man, woo,
trying to find these pushed up players, man.
Oh no.
Here we go. Aches is in position. 1 player to beat. 2 coming off the respawn. Spots 1, gives away his position. Meanwhile, the distraction is going to free up. I think that's Crim or TP on the left flank. A big kill being scored, and I think they're going to go in. Unfortunately, he will be stopped. So another breather here. Can Aches sneak his way in? All 4 members of TK back at the base right now.
Oh man, this is intense, dude.
Crim is moving up, and he's got a free run down the middle here. Instead, he's going to shoot in the center of the map. And meanwhile, either TP or Aches are sneaking in. It looks like that was TP's attempt. Crim now on your screen. He's going to battle the player top ladder instead of just charging. Man, there's been a few opportunities. They can't see the mini-map like we can, but...
Yeah, it's a much easier to be a critique as a commentary when you have a commentator has a beautiful map overview to know exactly when you should go in.
And this is tough, but look at Clay. He's got to recognize his push from the back. He's going to find it. Is that Sharp? And it looks like that player will be stopped. Sharp is in the front, though. And they're pushing in. 1 player behind that Blitz Hummer.
Oh
Sharp goes
gosh,
down.
Man.
You can see the other base is clear. Both bases, everyone back at home.
TP made those 2 nice kills there to keep that defense. Again, 3 guys on defense there as another player gets caught off guard. That was Aches trying to get in there. Again, both teams, well, only compLexity is using 1 offensive member. You still see TK sending 2 to try to close this one out. I like the aggression that we're seeing from Team Kaliber.
Down goes 1. It's going to be Theory left on the push. 2 defenders to get by Clayster back at the base. He's been there all game long, but Theory slides in, and that's going to do it. TK is going to take overtime.
He did it right in front of Clayster, too. I bet Clayster is very mad.
Oh, he is furious right now. That is going to do it for game number 3, officially going to TK as Theory gets the game-winning capture. What a round, though. I'm loving Blitz amongst the top squads.
Dude. Blitz has been. I've loved playing Blitz, watching Blitz, casting Blitz. I think it actually is starting to work out really well here, and I enjoyed that matchup. But TK, whoo!
They lost the first search and destroy. They won the respawn game modes. They took domination. Now they have a win in Blitz, but game number 4, it's another search and destroy, and compLexity is still officially unbeaten when it comes to SND.